Hello everybody, it's Holger Mueller from Constellation Research coming to you here live from the Orlando airport. I hope the background noise is good enough acceptable. Shame on Google Hangouts, they took away the bottom line. You would see I'm from Constellation Research. Here is the logo. And follow me on Twitter at HolgerMU, that's HOLGERMU, for a lot of live tweets and updates. Also look out for the wakelet, which is out there right now. So what are the takeaways from Sapphire? As usual here in the Florida swamps in Orlando at the Orange County Convention Center. I think a little less attendee. I don't have official attendee numbers, but I think a little less people there. Different show floor layout, change is good, different keynote area. The main interesting thing is, and the big takeaway I've been asking is, wondering why SAP has not been doing this before, is the Six Sisters are showing up at Sapphire. They were for the first time invited. Some of them a little more special because the C4HANA folks had a separate event going on, about 2,000 attendees I heard at the keynote, so that's a good and encouraging start. But I've been asking SAP since a long time, why don't you bring Ariba, Concur, Fieldglass, SuccessFactors, and C4HANA/Hybris to the party to Sapphire, which all have their own separate events. I guess the acquisition of Qualtrics changed that a little bit in the sense that with Qualtrics being front and center, we talk about this in a moment, being present, the other guys, sisters, had to show up as well. And there were separate areas for spend management, supply chain management, different experience management, employee engagement, showcasing the other five sisters of Qualtrics, which of course was front and center. This was the opportunity to educate the SAP install base about what Qualtrics is doing. By the way, what a difference to when SAP acquired Ariba, when Bob Calderoni was here at the time, was relegated to the last day to a poor man's demo, and Ariba is relevant to all SAP customers. So it's great to see SAP being smarter with Qualtrics. Ryan of Qualtrics made, of course, his typical appearance about why experience management is important. I think the Sapphire audience really got that message. That was pretty much Tuesday. Wednesday, always the technical keynote, the product keynote with Hasso Plattner, traditionally being there available, usually also relegated to Thursday, now back on Wednesday, given that there's new product leadership. Christian Klein actually talked on Tuesday, for my purpose, a little bit too little, too short, about S4HANA upgrade. Key takeaways there were that he committed to have one consistent flow across S4HANA and the sisters with hire to retire. And he made a big commitment, which has never happened before at Sapphire, to the SAP Cloud Platform being the underlayer, being the everything which runs under the SAP side from that perspective. So that was the key takeaways from Tuesday. Wednesday, Hasso Plattner's keynote, remarkable, really important change for those who care for the technology which lies underneath SAP. And I'll try to explain that really well from this perspective. It was always with HANA to be in memory. And Hasso really frankly said that he emphasized real time too much. Translation, this means in memory is not the right platform for business applications in 2019 and beyond. That's something that we knew all the time, and I've been bashing on SAP for a very long time to address this. Why is this so relevant? It's relevant because business relevant data is growing faster than in-memory chip prices fall. If Moore's Law would have worked here and in-memory price would fall faster and prices would get more affordable to put stuff in memory, but you cannot put rich social data, IoT data, all these other things into memory. That simply fails. And fittingly, Gary Katzenmeier, who runs now HANA and SAP Analytics as well, the demo they showed, they brought in Twitter data to understand the sentiment of customers. That would have worked in a demo scenario in memory on HANA. It would never work at scale for a real customer. And just putting in Twitter data as an example. So this is a major breakthrough. Hasso even said the no word, which is Hadoop, this scaling, cheap storage, liquidity, which is best practice for building next generation basin, and also very crucial for SAP, which wants to run experience management, which needs to have all this kind of data brought together in contents with just a little rounding error. Have I even said it? The IP data is no longer relevant for big data projects. Express is babysitted, so couldn't have been said better. But in general, there was a big push, which didn't make it to the keynote, around new technologies, around robotic process automation. SAP has made an acquisition, and the framework of that is available. Around AI, where new capabilities are available through the Leonardo platform, and IoT, where there's a partnership with AWS, where SAP is moving more and more to do less and more to partner with the cloud providers, hyperscalers as they call them. The good news also is that SAP Cloud Platform is firmly set. So for SAP customers, it really means that you have to look and understand SAP Cloud Platform. It's the integration tool. It's where all these new applications are being built on and being integrated on. So better get familiar with SAP Cloud Platform. So my overall takeaway, SAP makes good progress. They escaped from what I call in-memory jail, right? You were limited to what you could keep in memory. Has been crucial and has been a major breakpoint from architecture perspective, and SAP customers will see the benefits with experience management already, where SAP is wasting no time. 10 ready-to-use experience applications have been shipped at Sapphire or made available at Sapphire in connection with the C4HANA part, where SAP, of course, is battling the marketing common Salesforce, and experience management could make a difference. We have to check in a few months from that. So build space for S4HANA. I would have liked to hear more about S4HANA and what SAP is doing to understand what the deduplication is, for instance, in the purchasing areas for Ariba, where I know there's a modularized version coming out, breaking the monolith of S4HANA. Would have been a very interesting story. It's not yet clear so much on the SuccessFactors side, which, by the way, saw a very interesting demo on the SuccessFactors side with Amy Willis showing a voice-based integration across the six sisters with S4HANA, well, it's not the six sister, but with Ariba, with Concur, with SuccessFactors being involved in the voice demo. Voices in UI, that was very encouraging to see, all running with SAP Copilot. So integration questions still new. One of the Q&As, Bill McDermott said, no integration questions. Well, that was before, because SAP did a phenomenal job to use experience management as a proverbial squirrel. Where did it go? Where is the squirrel? Well, experience management is a very good, credible squirrel. It's very interesting, solves the thing, is the opportunity for SAP to create a new category, but it's a diversion from the real challenge that SAP has around building the data warehouse. There's a warehouse cloud, which is bringing all this information together, bringing new capabilities in data management, and having to do a lot of work on the S4HANA side to reduce the monolith and make it work. That's it for me. I hope this is audible when I hear this. For the few people watching live, thanks for watching. This is Holger Mueller from Constellation Research. Shame on Google for putting away the Google Hangouts toolbar, now even in Internet Explorer 8, which was my last workaround to get it. I have to find a new way for that. Thanks for watching. Follow me on Twitter at HolgerMU, that's HOLGRMU. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. And enjoy Sapphire, which is still going on for Thursday.